Last night, Russell Westbrook got a bucket of popcorn dumped on him. Trae Young got spit on at the Garden, and if the fans don't cool it, we're going to have a Malice at the Palace Part 2. Last night, as Russell Westbrook left the court after tweaking his ankle to head back to the locker room, a fan very clearly leans over the tunnel, dumps a full bag of popcorn on fucking Russell Westbrook's head. That's like the last guy in the world I would ever fuck with. Are you out of your goddamn mind? Are you a fucking lunatic? Russell Westbrook is like 6'3", 200 pounds, the most ferocious guy in the game. Of course, Russ lost his mind. He needed to be restrained by like 4 or 5 security guards. After the fact, he said that this fan was completely out of pocket and that it's getting ridiculous. Russell Westbrook has always had a target on his back with the fans. He talks a lot of shit. He backs it up. He's one of the most ferocious, outspoken players maybe to ever play the game. So the fans have always given him a hard time. But this, taking it too far. Head over to New York in the Garden last night as Trae Young was inbounding the ball. We had some Zapruder film Seinfeld-esque loogie action as a fan very clearly tried to spit on Trae Young. And the only thing crazier than trying to throw food at Russell Westbrook is potentially spitting on 50 Cent's girlfriend. That was 50, his girl, and Julianne Moore sitting courtside when the second row spitter unloaded that loogie trying to hit Trae. You can see 50 Cent's girl kind of flinch. I think the spit might have hit her. And now in both instances, I think these players should be allowed to knock these guys out, no questions asked. If Russell Westbrook ran up in the stands, Ron Artest style, and fucking cold cocked this dude, I wouldn't have a single thing to say about it. You are a fucking asshole if you pour food on someone else. And you're an even bigger asshole if you spit on another person. That is hands down the most disrespectful thing you can do, and I think it should be punishable by death. Last night, Latrell Sprewell was in the crowd. Maybe we should have locked that fan in a room with Spree and let him go PJ Carlissimo on his ass. Do you know how despicable you gotta be right now to make me side with Trae Young? That little homeless fucking balding lollipop. That little afraid of birds bitch. You're such an asshole, I gotta defend him. Fucking dickhead showing up at the Garden for the first time in 10 years giving us a bad name. I am all good with the fuck Trae Young chance. I'm even better with the Trae is balding chance. I love that one. But the second that the fan crosses that line, they become the asshole who everybody hates. And I think these guys should be exposed. I think you should put a face and a name to the actions. Like LeBron said, go back through the footage and find out who it is. Because if it was reversed, you know the league would be scrutinizing every replay in order to punish the players. So round them all up and put them up on the Jumbotron. You know what, as a matter of fact, round them all up and lock them in an empty arena with the players. We will host a Malice at the Palace pay-per-view event. On the one side, you have all the players who have been touched, harassed, spit on, had things thrown at them. On the other side, you detain each and every individual fan who did this shit, and they're on the other team. It'll be like a dodgeball game, except instead of throwing balls at each other, it'll just be NBA athletes beating the brakes off these people. Russell Westbrook, 50 Cent, and Trae Young beat the shit out of all those dudes. I wouldn't have had a problem with any of it. We'll sell tickets to the event. You could be there live. The pay-per-view will be like $100. We'll donate all the money to charity. The players get their revenge. The scumbag fans get their comeuppance. We get great entertainment. Everybody wins. Except for the people getting the absolute shit beaten out of them. They lose big time.